What is up, YouTube? It is HollywoodFloss, the worst producer of all time, back with another video. In today's video, we're going to do some reverse engineering. That's right, reverse engineering in Scalar 2.2. We're going to take the melody and find chords. Usually we do the chords first, then we put the melody on top. In today's tutorial, we're showing you how to take a melody and find the chords to go with it. All right, so stay tuned. But before you do that, hit the like button, subscribe button, the notification bell, so you get any video that comes your way from me, the worst producer of all time, HollywoodFloss. Also, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, hwfloss, and BeatStars, hollywoodfloss.beatstars.com. All right, so we're gonna dive right into it. It won't be a long video. I just want to show you this cool trick and things you can use using Scalar 2. So I have this melody and it'll just be notes. All right, it'll just be notes and it won't be any chords. So I'll play that. So you see how we have a melody. Okay, and now we're gonna put chords around it. So I'm gonna clone this, another instance of Scalar 2, and before we use that one, we're going to go to the first one, and in the first one we're going to arm the detect button, and then we're going to press play so we can find out exactly what scale we're in. Okay, so it's reading that it's most likely B major scale. Okay, so what we can do now is we can highlight the helpers button, scale highlighting, B major. So now we know everything we pick should be in key. Now that's not the cool part. The cool part is when you open up Scalar and it detects it. Okay, we're gonna turn that off. It gives you every chord that goes with B major. Okay, so you should be able to use that. You should be able to use that, and so forth. Okay, and then the next step is you used all the chords that may have B, and should open up everything right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this over into the new instance, and then we're going to open that. Now I should be able to use B major, and way we can do that is we can set the chord right here, and so that should work for the first part of the melody, and it does, right? And then this one, the next one closest to it is D sharp, but what we can do is we can use the same notes because it's going to be in the same scale, but this time we can invert it and move that one up there. So now we got the D sharp as the root. Okay, and then we're going to come back down to the B, but we don't want it to always sound the same. So we're going to invert this one, but we're going to invert this one lower. Okay, and then we might make this one go higher. Okay. Okay, to give it a different flavor. And once again, we're going to use the same chords. But we're going to invert the F. Okay, and it's all in key. Now I wouldn't do this one. I'm just showing you an example. I wouldn't keep it like this. I would maybe move this one up, and see how it sounds. And then maybe use those same kind of chords, move it over, but then kind of So all the chords work, is perfectly in key, so you don't have to worry about that, but it's just kind of boring, right? So let's start from scratch and let's use another one. So we got a different chord progression melody, and we're going to see what that one's about. We're going to erase this one. Okay, so this one is a new melody. Let's see what this one is. We're going to go to scalar 2. Once again, in scalar 2, we are going to arm it and see what it is. Oh, I'm sorry. Clear it first. Always trash the last one. Now arm it and okay, looks like this one is E flat minor. Okay, and it gave us all of the notes of E flat minor. So now we can go in the highlighters, or the helpers, I'm sorry, scale highlighting, and put it back into E flat minor. And now we can go and get those chords. So we know the first one is G, so we might want to use, we're looking at it on the scale, we're going to use G flat major, so we're going to make this a major chord. So we go, and anything goes perfectly with it. Then we can feed off of the C sharp. Perfect. And then we can also feed off of the F sharp. And that's a cool way to use melodies inside a scalar to get chords. So many times we use the chords first and then put the melody on top. We're so programmed to do it that way. If we reverse engineer it, you can take the melody, which is the single notes, and get chords from it. Let me know if you like that. This is scalar 2.2 that I'm using, but it will work in scalar 1 or scalar 2 regular. It's your boy Hollywood Floss, the worst producer of all time, just trying to share some secrets and just help you get creative. Hopefully you enjoyed how to reverse engineer using the melodies first, then come in to pick your chords. You can subscribe to the channel. Please like and run up those thumbnails, them thumbs. We need it. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And if you want a shout out in one of my next videos, follow the instructions in the description box below. Follow me on Twitter, hwfloss, Instagram, hwfloss, and hollywoodfloss.beatstars.com. Signing off.